The 1876–77 Constantinople Conference of the Great Powers was held in Constantinople from the 23rd of December 1876 until the 20th of January 1877. Following the beginning of the Herzegovinian Uprising in 1875 and the April Uprising in April 1876, the Great Powers agreed on a project for political reforms both in Bosnia and in the Ottoman territories with a majority Bulgarian population. Participants. The Great Powers were represented at the conference respectively by United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. Lord Salisbury and Sir Henry Elliot, Russian Empire. Count Nikolai Ignatieff, French Republic. Count Jean-Baptiste de Chaudourdy and Count François de Bourgogne, German Empire. Baron Karl von Werther, Austro-Hungarian Empire. Baron Heinrich von Callis and Count Ferenc Icci, Kingdom of Italy. Count Luigi Corti. Of these, Lord Salisbury, Count de Chaudourdy and Baron von Callis were ambassadors plenipotentiary to the conference, while Count Ignatieff, Sir Henry Elliot, Count de Bourgogne, Baron von Werther, Count Zicci and Count Corti were the resident ambassadors of the countries in Constantinople. The U.S. Consul General in Constantinople, Eugene Schuyler, also took an active part in drafting the conference decisions. The Ottoman Empire was represented at the conference by Midhat Pasha, Safeh Pasha and Edhem Pasha. Midhat Pasha was the Grand Vizier and Safeh Pasha the Foreign Minister of the Ottoman Empire. Although the Ottoman representatives participated in the plenaries of the conference, they were not invited to the preceding working sessions at which the Great Powers negotiated their agreement. Lord Salisbury and Count Ignatieff played a leading role in the process. Ignatieff was trying to dispel British misgivings about Russia's assumed role of a protector of the Orthodox Slavs being but a disguise of its drive to take over the Black Sea Straits and Constantinople itself, and thus, as Prime Minister Disraeli feared, potentially threaten the vital Mediterranean routes to British India. On his part, Salisbury saw the conference as a promising opportunity for mapping out a comprehensive deal with Russia over the conflicting territorial ambitions in Central Asia. Decisions. Bosnia. The conference envisaged the creation of an autonomous province including Bosnia and most of Herzegovina, while a southern part of the latter was to be ceded to the Principality of Montenegro. Bulgaria. The Great Powers agreed on a substantial Bulgarian autonomy to take the form of two new Ottoman provinces established for the purpose: Eastern, with capital Tarnovo, and Western, with capital Sofia. The conference determined that, as of the late 19th century, the Bulgarian ethnic territories within the Ottoman Empire extended to Tulcea and the Danube Delta in the northeast, Ohrid and Kastoria in the southwest, Kirklareli and Edirne in the southeast, and Leskovac in the northwest. These territories were to be incorporated into the two Bulgarian autonomous provinces as follows: Eastern Bulgarian Autonomous Province, including the Ottoman Sanjak's second-level administrative divisions of Tirnova, Ruskak, Tulka, Varna, Sliven, Filobi, and part of the Edirne Sanjak including the Khazars of Kirkaliz, Mustafa Pasha and Kizilagak. Western Bulgarian Autonomous Province, including the Sanjaks of Solya, Vidan, Nis-Uskup, Manastir, the Nevrokop, Menlik and Amahi Circazes of the Serez Sanjak, and the Khazars of Ustrumka, Koprulu, Tikvaz and Khazriya. The Great Powers elaborated in detail the constitutional, legislative, executive, defense and law enforcement arrangements, cantonal administrative system, taxation, international supervision etc. for the proposed autonomous provinces. Conclusion. The agreed decisions of the six Great Powers were formally handed over to the Ottoman government on the 23rd of December 1876, dismissing the opening following Ottoman suggestions that the conference's mission might have been obviated by a new Ottoman constitution approved by Sultan Abdulhamid II that same day. In the subsequent conference plenary sessions, the Ottoman Empire submitted objections and alternative reform proposals that were rejected by the Great Powers, and attempts to bridge the gap did not succeed. Eventually, on the 18th of January 1877, Grand Vizier Midhat Pasha announced the definitive refusal of the Ottoman Empire to accept the conference decisions. Legacy: the failure of the Ottoman government to implement the decisions of the Constantinople Conference triggered the 1877–1878 Russo-Turkish War, depriving at the same time the Ottoman Empire, in contrast to the preceding 1853–1856 Crimean War, from Western support. Tsarigrad Peak in Imian Range on Smith Island in the South Shetland Islands, Antarctica, is named after the conference. Maps: Bulgaria in the borders after the treaties of Constantinople, San Stefano, Berlin, London, Bucharest and Neuilly. Scale 1 to 1,600,000. Map.